Before GPS and compasses, nature provided everything we needed to navigate. Tonight we'll break down two of the most reliable primitive techniques, using the stars and shadows to find your way in the wild. Welcome back to Bigfoot Bushcraft. In the final part of this land navigation series, we'll cover two essential techniques: finding your bearings with the stars and using the shadow stick method for accurate directions during the day. Let's start with the stars, our most reliable guide at night. The first thing you need to find is the Big Dipper. To locate Polaris, the North Star, there are two reliable methods. The first is using the Big Dipper. Find the two stars at the end of the Big Dipper's bowl, draw an imaginary line through them, extend it about 5 times the distance, and that bright star is Polaris. No matter the season, Polaris stays in the same spot, pointing due north. Another method is using the Little Dipper. Polaris is actually the last star in the handle of the Little Dipper. If you can spot the Little Dipper, you can confirm your position even faster. This is a skill not just for survival, but for serious Bigfoot researchers too. If you're out tracking evidence deep in the wilderness, keeping a mental note of north prevents you from getting turned around when you're following a lead. Once you have the north, you can easily determine east, west, and south. If you're lost, orient yourself using Polaris before moving. But why is knowing which way is north so important when you're lost? Well, for one, it keeps you from walking in circles, something people do without realizing when they lose their bearings. If you know where north is, you can commit to a straight path instead of wandering aimlessly. It also helps you to orientate your map correctly, if you have one, giving you a clear reference for nearby landmarks or trails. Many roads, rivers, and trails follow east-west routes. So once you find north, you can make an educated decision on which direction to travel to reach civilization faster. Now, for the daytime method. This is one of the easiest and most effective ways to determine direction when you have no compass. Mark the first shadow tip. Wait about 2 hours, then mark where the shadow moves. The lines between the two marks run east to west. A perpendicular line to this will run north to south. These two techniques, star navigation and the shadow sticks, are time-tested and incredibly reliable. They don't require any tools and can keep you from getting lost when your tech fails. If you're serious about survival, mastering these techniques is key. Now get out there and put them to the test. And remember, we investigate the unexplained, we do not explain the uninvestigated. Now you keep watching, we'll keep squatching, and go out and find Bigfoot. And know which way north is.
That damn Sasquatch.
They're squatching, they're searching, they're cracking some jokes. It's Scott and Hannah, your Bigfoot folks. From campgrounds to forests, they're keeping it real. It's Squatch America Lab. What's the Bigfoot deal?